Welcome back to Leadership Moments with Apostle Martin Wilson. I'm Billy Ryan, your facilitator and host. As always, we're so excited to be with you today. Apostle Wilson has been in ministry for the past 30 years and pastoral ministry for the past 25 years. He is the establishmentarian and current senior pastor of Exalted Word Ministries in Charlotte, North Carolina. Apostle Wilson, welcome, sir.
Thank you, Ryan. So excited as always. Thank you guys for joining in today.
So I'm going to jump right into today's podcast so that you will have adequate time to expound on our topic. Our question for you today comes from a pastor out of San Diego, California. It reads, Apostle Wilson, I love listening to your Wednesday night Facebook live stream teachings on personal development and leadership. I love how you can take those topics and use the Word of God to make it relative to our day-to-day life. My question is, out of all that you have learned in your years of ministry, if you had to boil all the information that you had learned down, what would be the most important advice that you would give to small church pastors? Apostle, I personally want to hear your take on this question.
Wow, that's a big one. Thank you. First of all, thank you for joining us on our Wednesday night live stream that we do. We put a lot of effort into that. Thank you so much. If I had to boil down all the information, I'd have to definitely say that I've learned more in 2022 because I crammed this year. I've been a student of leadership probably for the last 25 years, but I've crammed this year to really develop myself and to learn all that I could learn. But if I had to boil everything down, I think the one thing that really stuck with me this year, another nugget from Dr. John Maxwell, is valuing people. If we're in the communication business and we are learning, we're getting information, and we believe that what we're getting is an answer to someone's problem, then we should be willing and wanting to share. So I've really been teaching on the subject of multipliers. Multipliers are those that can discern, meaning that they see, they have insight on people's gifts and abilities. They can see their potential. Then they discern. Then they are able to help develop that gift so that they can move them to the next place. And then they deploy. They push them. They encourage them to move forward. So as us gaining information that we believe is going to help people to be better in everything that they do, as a multiplier, we want to connect. We want to be connectors. We want to add value. That is one of the things that you, I don't care how small your church is, how large your church is, if you take the mindset of, I want to add value to those that God has given me. God has given me these people, and he's given me the ability to learn. So therefore, what can I learn while they're at work, while they're going about their day-to-day life, with the time that I've been given? What can I learn that I can bring back to the table and add value to their lives? That's one of the most important things. If there's any nugget that I could give you, it is add value to people. It is essential, especially in church ministry and church leadership, that you want to add value to people. When you add value to people, it is not until then that you're able to help people even find God, when you're willing to add value to people. And when I say add value to people, that boils down to, do you value people? If you don't value people, it's impossible to help them to find their calling and their purpose in life and to find their place in God. We've really got to get to the place where we see the value in adding value. There's two kinds of people: those that curse the darkness, who talk about how difficult life is, or we can be light. We can be light. And when you add value to people, you become a light. In our country today, we have lost a sense of valuing people. And it causes us to get to the place to where we really don't value life in the manner that we should value it in. So we've got a problem. We have to value people. And we have to learn how to value people who aren't necessarily like us. Do we value people that don't hold our values? So I want to, real quick, I'll give you 3 keys to successful leadership. And it's real simple. 3 things that will guarantee that you will always have people around you that want to follow you as a leader. Number 1, value people. People want to be around people that value them. Number 2, believe in people. When you listen, people are always going to live up to your expectation of them. We have to learn to value people. Very important that we value people and we believe in people. And lastly, unconditional love. That means there's no restrictions, there's no boundaries that we put on. We just simply love them because they're human beings created in the image and likeness of God. So how you value people will determine their perception of you as a leader. Their perception of you as a leader changes as a result of how much they see that you value them. How you view things in life is how you're going to do things. If I don't value people, then I won't treat them in a manner that displays that value. I'll close with this. Zig Ziglar, I'm sure many of you have probably heard it. It says, if you help enough people get what they want, they will help you get what you want. They will help you. They will help you. Help others to be successful. And those people will turn around and help you be successful. So as a leader, as a pastor, you always want to add value. You have a dream, you have a vision. Find out what their dream, their vision, their goals is. Help add value to that. So you gotta move from that place of us just doing things for ourselves. We've got to learn to value and put people first. And how do you put people first? You put people first when you begin to serve people. John Maxwell said, if I see you hurting, I'll seek to help you. If I see that you're broken, I'll seek to fix you. But when I value you, I will serve you. When you value other people and put other people first, you will find joy in serving others. So if I had to boil it all the way down and give you just that nugget, it would be value people.
Apostle, thank you. Thank you for sharing your timeless wisdom and knowledge with us.
You're more than welcome, Ryan. Thank you for helping us out with this project. Thank you.
You have been watching and listening to Leadership Moments with Apostle Martin Wilson. If you have leadership questions that you would like for Apostle to give insight on, please text your questions to 980-389-4114. That's 980-389-4114. Until next time, as Apostle Wilson says, God is the greatest power and you are not defeated.